Good morning. Day 5, and the quality this week has been faith. Just a little reviewing what we've learned this week. The stories were about the wheelbarrow. You got to get in the wheelbarrow. If you're going to belong to anything or if you're going to do anything, you have to have faith in whatever it is that you're going to do. The second story was about the railroad. They actually built a railroad before they had the train that could use the tracks. The railroad was built on the faith that someone would build a train engine that could get the train over the mountains where they had laid the tracks. Now that was faith. The third story was Noah. Noah heard the word of God, and God told him to build a ship, build an ark. And he did. And he had great faith because it didn't happen overnight. Faith in somebody or something else. But I want to talk today a little bit about the faith that is the most important faith. And that's the faith you have in you. In order to really be successful, in order to ever be the best you that you can be, you've got to believe in you. Now you say, well, Coach, that's easy. That's easy to say. Now, how do you do that? Well, logic tells you that you should have faith in you. Let's say that you're not a Christian, that you don't believe in God, that you believe in evolution. Okay. The squirrel will go out and gather nuts even if it was born in the summertime and has never experienced a winter. Why? Because within that squirrel is built what's called a success instinct. This squirrel has within him, he knows that he's got to gather nuts even though he's never experienced a winter. Well, if in evolution or in the evolution of the human being, do you think that the human being doesn't have within it the success instinct? See, you weren't created or born or evolved to not be successful. All you've got to do is let your success instinct work. Most of the time, people are unsuccessful because they spend all their time in negativity. They don't have faith. They don't believe they can do something. And sure enough, as Henry Ford said, whether you believe it or not, you got it right. It doesn't matter what your belief is. If you believe strongly enough that you can't do it, then I promise you can't. But you can do anything that you believe you can. Now, if you're a Christian, it's even more logical. You're created in God's image. Do you really believe God created a failure? So the most imperative part of faith, of this quality that we're talking about this week, that you're going to role model, that you're going to become a great role model for, is faith. It's the faith in you. You got to believe in you. And you ought to believe in you, just the logic of it. And you say, okay, Coach, I understand the logic, and I understand that. How do I develop this quality? I want you to think about something. The United States military, when they get a young person and they take them, what's the first thing they do? They teach them how to make their bed. And that bed has to be made absolutely perfect. You can flip a quarter on it and it'll pop back up. Now, why would they do something so silly? Exactly where is that going to help them when they go to war? It's going to help them because they're building faith in that soldier. The man that was in the Navy SEALs, I told you, that spoke at the University of Texas graduation, and he said the number one thing the Navy SEALs taught was to make the bed every morning. Well, when you wrote those goals this week, don't try to write a goal and say, I'm going to lose 74 pounds. I'm going to be an All-American. I'm going to make straight A's. I'm going to be a lawyer. Do it in little degrees. How do you build faith? You get up every day and you make your bed. Every day, if you get up and you make your bed, your faith in you begins to improve. You write a goal that today I'm going to tell the truth all day long. And when that day's over and you've done that, what has increased? Not only honesty, but faith in you. I'm not going to drink a soft drink, a soda, a carbonated soda today. And you do it. What increases? Well, your health does for one, but the other one is your faith. What I'm trying to tell you is that you don't build faith in these huge steps. It's little bitty steps. And those goals that you're writing, what do you think the most important thing about the goals are? Building faith in you. That you can be like the wheelbarrow. You can have faith in your team or in your company or in the group that you're in, and you can get in the wheelbarrow and let them push the wheelbarrow, and you can have faith in that. And that's great. You can have faith that something's going to happen as the Simmering Railroad, or you can have faith if you're a Christian and believe in God. But that's not critical. The critical thing is to have faith in you. When you believe in you, you got a chance. And how do you begin to believe in you? You make up your bed in the morning. You say, I'm going to wash dishes tonight for my mom. I'm going to go to every class today. I'm going to sit on the front row in every class today if the teacher allows it. I'm going to, whatever it might be, but those goals that you're doing, it's real simple. The ultimate goal is to develop faith in you, to make you the best you that you can be. Be the best you that you can be. And you do that by making this a great day.